40 years ago, the boogeyman came for us. We are the survivors of Michael Myers.
Lori, what do we do?
We fight.
What's going on, everyone? This is the Movie Maniac. Thanks for watching. Hello to new and returning subscribers. Today, we're going to talk about possibly my most anticipated film of the year, at least one of them, and that is Halloween Kills. This is the sequel to Halloween 2018, directed by David Gordon Green, and the film, which begins precisely where the previous movie ended, sees Strode and her family continuing to fend off Myers, this time with the help of the Haddonfield community. So I'm a big fan of Halloween 2018. Like, that movie to me is one of the best slashers of the past 10 years, without question. And to learn that we were going to get Halloween Kills and then Halloween Ends, and this is going to be a new trilogy. And by the way, that actually means this is Halloween 3 in this new established canon that we're doing here. So I want to know if this is going to live up to the previous movie, which I just absolutely loved. It's time to find out. There are flashbacks, incredible flashback scenes to 1978, which I thought were terrific. I won't give any spoilers away, but I'll say it feels as if you're watching a film from back then, in the way that it's shot, the cinematography and everything, and it just was so impressive. It really makes you think they could probably do a whole movie that takes place from that era and pull it off. In fact, it's so good that I think it actually begins to overshadow other parts of this movie. So I'm sure you want to know, and you probably already can expect this, all the scenes with Michael slashing are so much fun. Even if it gets repetitive after a certain point, it's fine because that's what you're there for. So the more, the merrier. And I want to let you know, anybody can die in this movie. It doesn't matter how closely tied they are to the story and the mythology. It doesn't matter. This movie's gonna kill you if it gets the chance. So there are surprises to be had here. There's some odd pacing here. This movie picks up and drops off, picks up and drops off, picks up and drops off, picks up and drops off. You get the point? And unfortunately, it stays stuck in this cycle up until about the last 30 minutes or so. The friend who I saw this movie with last night, when we got into the parking lot, we were talking about the film, and I asked him, did this movie feel choppy to you? And his answer was yes. And he really liked it, but he was able to see that this is kind of a choppy movie. This is a bridge to Halloween Ends, which means we don't have a complete movie. And that's an issue here. There's definitely not enough closure. It's just not quite where we need for a self-contained film. And that's very disappointing because you can make movies that do this, but still have an insulated picture, where you can watch it on its own, you get that it's picking up where the last one left off, but it has a definitive ending, where this one doesn't, and it really seems like it's going to weigh heavily on how Halloween Ends does. So if Halloween Ends does become a truly spectacular entry in this franchise, it's going to boost the quality of Halloween Kills, which I'm not a fan of that kind of filmmaking. I wouldn't take that approach. It is what it is. I didn't really feel the atmosphere in this one, which is a shame because that's a big thing with the Halloween series, is driving home that mood of Halloween night. And I know some people might make the argument that 2018 didn't feel as atmospheric either, but whatever. I felt something with that, though. I would actually argue that I at least got it there. This one, it seemed to have a little bit of trouble with. Guys, with all that being said, I'm going to give Halloween Kills a 6.5 out of 10. It's okay, but it's a big step down from the previous installment. Now, keep in mind, we're talking about a slasher, so it's okay to be a 6.5. Like, that's not a huge issue for me. As many problems as this movie does indeed have, I could still watch it more than Halloween 5, The Curse of Michael Myers, H2O, Halloween Resurrection. You guys get the point. I could easily watch Halloween Kills on repeat viewings way more than those. So that's a good sign, and I like David Gordon Green. I had a lot of fun with this movie, guys. It's not perfect. It's got pacing issues. There's some stuff with some of the characters and the actors, like, yeah, sure, anybody can die, that's cool. But certain people they kill, and then you're just like, oh, well, why did you make them out to be this, like, weren't you gonna pick them up and carry them through the next one? I don't know. We'll have to see what they have in store for Halloween Ends. It might all make perfect sense once we get to that movie. And I wouldn't have taken this approach as a director. I wouldn't have gone this route where we have to hinge on the next one. But like I said, it's a slasher. Maybe we shouldn't be so damn critical. And at the end of the day, I could go watch this again and have a lot of fun with it. All right, everyone, what did you think of Halloween Kills? Because from what I'm hearing, you talked to 10 different people who are fans of the Halloween franchise, and you're going to hear 10 different opinions. So, sound off below. Most of you already know the drill, but for those who don't, make sure to smash that notification bell, like, comment, and subscribe so you can stay inside the mind of a movie maniac.